Just another lie.
I'm not saying it wouldn't. Just looking for... I don't know.
Not in this lifetime could I have hoped for more. To have garnered our queen's generosity. I ache to believe it. Never can I thank you enough, Watcher who has the ear of both kith and gods. Always the Raparu will know of your kindness. Should you need refuge within Nekadaka, know that the Raparu will stand by your side. May Amira's winds ever fill your sails, boy. We will not forget what you have done for us.
That Dawnstar may be able to help. What say?
Help how? Poison me? Akira, no thanks.
The Queen calls these rations. Does she expect the Raparu to subsist on garbage? You would not think it from the elevated districts of the city, would you?
Sorry, friend.
I can be quiet if you can.
I'll get it open. Finished. Yeah?
eye out.
Yeah? Right. Will do. Yeah? Found something.
The hero of the Reparu visits me at last. You must forgive the cryptic introduction, but I prefer to remain among the comforts of home.
It certainly looks comfortable.
Better to be a prince here than a slave out there, no? Though these are modest luxuries compared to those on offer at the palace. But had I only known there was a watcher in my midst, I would have extended the invitation sooner. It is a pleasure to exchange fine manners with another of such fine breeding. I am thinking we could be grand friends, you and I. You cannot have too many friends in Neketaka.
That depends on the type of friend we're talking about.
And I need only a favor. An insignificant thing for a watcher like you. There is an artifact called the Cornet of Waves, which is currently in the possession of a Huana named Takano. I would like you to liberate it for me. Alas, none of my people are watchers, and you will see things they cannot. Takano is a man of many vanities, as your special gifts will no doubt reveal. His villa is on the eastern edge of Serpent's Crown, just downwind of the palace. The opportunist I first hired was too bold and found herself ejected from the district. With your genteel manners and unique talents, I am hoping you can avoid such complications and persuade Takano. After all, it would be best to avoid drawing the ire of our Mataru hosts. When you have the cornet, bring it to me. I will pay you well for it, and you will find my favor useful in this part of the city. It is an old Huana artifact, a musical instrument of sorts. Ages ago, it was part of a pair, but its companion, the Cornet of Depths, was lost when the old city sank. Both are said to carry the voice of Andra herself.
Look no further, silly man. I speak with Ngati's tongue.
And are you willing to sit upon my shelf for my entertainment? I do not believe in these superstitions, of course. Have you any other questions?
Take him down. Yeah!
Lava.
Nice and quiet.
Sure.
Careful. Look.
Let's go.
Lava beyond.
Take him down.
I shall deal with this one.
Let's go.
Yes? They'll fall by my hand.
Yeah. No good.
Lava beyond sick.
On it. Sure.
Akira, for what do I owe the pleasure? Akira, what say? Haruihi would not have told you the entire story. There is a good reason. Whatever is happening in the gullet, I believe that water shapers are at the center of it. Let me explain. When water shapers are not attending to their duties, they are dispatched into the city. Nekataka's great sculptures require some maintenance to hold their form. Unless you are Ngati's chosen, Myru keeps a tight leash. One evening, I snuck out and followed a group of shapers. I expected to find myself in Serpent's Crown. And to my surprise, they went down to the gullet. There are no water sculptures in the Reparo district. The crown only flaunts our power where it can be displayed for foreigners. At least, a better class of foreigners than the type who frequent the gullet. We are not forbidden from entering the gullet, but it is simply not done. If they have broken the crown's law, I simply want to know how and why. You have questions? Ikera, I have answers. And between the crown and the guild, Nekitaka has high hopes for Ngati's chosen son, I say. If Ngati had not blessed me, I say the goddess touched me for more than enriching one tribe, glorifying one island. If people need hope, they should pray harder, or look to their own grindstone. I say there is me, Takehu, and there is the Takehu others would make like a coconut husk doll. The more I try to be the Takehu I know I am, the harder I am constrained. What say? They sit me on the pedestal and observe. Then, when I make a move, they say, "Not so fast." Many think that I have a duty to the Huana. I say I am the only one unconvinced. Rubbish, I say. Heroes are made for tragic ends and handsome corpses. I know how I seem. We did not have this word, conceded, before Adirans landed on the Isles.
Well, you've certainly made up for lost time.
If Ngati had not touched me, I wonder if anyone would care.
Poor boy. He has it backward, as usual. I did not choose him so that he could do great things. I chose him because talent should be fostered toward any end. How fortunate that you are here to set him on the right path. I know you won't disappoint.
Apologies. I say I never miss an opportunity to talk about myself. You have questions? Ikera.
Huh? Mm-hmm.
You must be careful when sparring. See the scratches on the wood?
Nice and slow. Right. Keeping quiet. Nice and slow. I'll get it opened up. does it. I'll get it open. Got it. Will do. Yeah? Mm-hmm.
I smell that Mataru Richling's perfume on you. You've got something I want. Give me the Cornet of Waves.
Hold on. I thought he hired some dummy that bungled everything.
I ain't failed just yet. Not when I got you cornered. Not without the Cornet of Waves. That can't be. Why else would Darius send us for it? Besides, you're here, aren't you? Then what would he want with it? Then I guess you think you've saved me a mess. That it? Fine, but I see you again and things will go differently, I promise.
What do you require? A most agreeable topic. It is an old age both. I have told you all you need to know of the cornet. Now, I suggest you focus your sharp mind on retrieving it. Yet you are still standing here, no? It is only a shame I did not hire you. And what do you require? A storm, a rash decision, and an accident at sea. One that took my sailing days, but not my skill with a needle. Life in the Deadfire is unpredictable. Sometimes it takes you in its jaws only to spit you out onto some new shore. Why must we speak of sides, like squabbling merchants from the republics?
Our merchants squabble. I imagine your pirates do not bother with the squabble and just put a bullet through the head of whoever displeases them.
Better to spend lead than waste words, Aimika. Once, there were no sides. Only Principi, a people united by common interest and culture. But as our fame has grown, so have our numbers. Many of these new bloods have no sense of restraint and little regard for our heritage. But we need them still. The new bloods are Principi too now. And many are inventive in ways the old guard is not.
More resourceful killers then. Do not talk around this.
I talk around nothing, my cuddled friend. You either take my meaning, or you do not. Let us hope so. I hear rumors that Takano was robbed by an unknown thief. I do hope no one beat you to it. And now the real work begins. You must take this to the Undercroft.
Funny how they never mention the real work up front.
Ay, Miko. It is but a jaunt. It lies just below Delva's Row. It is where goods of questionable provenance originate. Take the lift from Delva's Row, not the lift in the gullet, mind you. My associate Gwenfen will await you outside a passage in the old Juana style. I trust Gwenfen completely, though exploring the perils and treasures of the old city is perhaps beyond her. Among the ruins is a certain mosaic. Enough to reward you well for finding it. The shell you found will reveal it to you. Gwenfen can explain all when you find her. It is said the old city was once as grand as Serpent's Crown. Whatever treasure you find there is yours to keep. For now, take this. Consider it an advance. When you leave, return to the crossway and turn right. You will find a merchant stall. Behind it is the passage to Delva's Row.
Sure.
You certainly seem to admire the luminous bathhouse, Aloth. It was made by animancers, of course.
And if they devoted all their efforts to such endeavors, you wouldn't hear me complain.
It is a wonder they manage at all without your wisdom and guidance.